Is Apple really changing the way the iPhone looks? That's the big question after a leaked dummy unit of the iPhone 17 Air started making waves online. Even though Apple hasn't made any official announcements, this early model has already caused a lot of talk. Some people are excited, but others aren't so sure about the changes. Let's start with the size. This new iPhone is rumored to be extremely thin, possibly just 5.5 millimeters or even 5.4 millimeters at its slimmest part. That would make it thinner than the iPhone 17 Pro and thinner than most smartphones on the market. The frame appears to be completely flat on all sides, including the front and back, which gives it a very simple, clean shape. But don't forget, the camera bump still sticks out slightly on the back. Now here's where the design becomes more controversial. The camera on this model isn't placed like the usual iPhones we're used to. Instead of the diagonal or square setup, this one has a camera bar running across the back of the phone, with a single camera lens placed toward the left. If that sounds familiar, it's because it looks very similar to what Google has been doing with its Pixel phones. While it's not exactly the same, the overall style is close enough to get people talking. Some fans are asking, why does it look like a Pixel? This design change has split opinions. Some users think it's a bold step forward. Others feel like Apple is moving away from its signature design style that's helped the iPhone stand out for years. Even though it's just a dummy unit, many believe it's based on real design plans. The leak came from Majin Buu, who has shared accurate information in the past, and it lines up with earlier leaks by John Prosser too. Another big detail is the screen size. The iPhone 17 Air is expected to have a 6.6-inch display, but that hasn't been officially confirmed. What's more interesting is how Apple plans to manage battery life in such a thin phone. Reports say the company is working on using high-density energy cells, which means they could offer decent battery performance without needing more space. That could be a major plus since ultra-thin phones often come with weak battery life. This upcoming iPhone could be taking the place of the Plus model in the current lineup. If that happens, Apple will be positioning the iPhone 17 Air against other slim smartphones, like Samsung's upcoming Galaxy S25 Edge. That phone also aims to be thin and stylish, but its design is heading in a different direction. Still, Apple's possible shift to this camera bar design is grabbing more attention, and not everyone is loving the idea. At the end of the day, this is all based on leaks that Apple has a habit of surprising people with changes at the last minute. So while this dummy unit might be close to the final version, nothing is confirmed until Apple shows it off themselves. But if these leaks are accurate, it's clear Apple is trying to refresh the look and feel of the iPhone, maybe to stand out in a market full of similar designs. So what do you think? Would you be interested in a thinner iPhone that looks more like a Pixel? Or do you think Apple should keep its traditional design style? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you like this update, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more news on the iPhone 17, Galaxy S25, and everything else going on in the tech world. Could Apple be working on its thinnest iPhone yet? Leaks suggest that the company may introduce a new model called the iPhone 17 Air, replacing the Plus version in the upcoming lineup. If the rumors are true, this could be the slimmest iPhone Apple has ever made, possibly measuring just 5.5 millimeters in thickness, or even slightly less, according to some sources. A recently surfaced image, supposedly based on leaked CAD designs, compares a 3D printed model of the iPhone 17 Air with the iPhone 17 Pro, showing a dramatic difference in thickness. If accurate, the Air model could be nearly half as thick as the Pro version, making it one of the thinnest smartphones ever produced. While this new iPhone might be incredibly slim, it could also come with a larger display. Some leaks suggest that the iPhone 17 Air might feature a screen size of around 6.6 or 6.7 inches, making it larger than the base iPhone 17. This means that despite its thin profile, it wouldn't necessarily be a compact device. Apple may also be making some significant design changes. Several leaked CAD images suggest that the iPhone 17 Air could introduce a horizontal camera bar at the top, similar to what we see on Google's Pixel phones. If this rumor is accurate, the camera bump might add about 4 millimeters of extra thickness, slightly affecting the ultra-thin frame. One of the biggest concerns with ultra-thin phones is battery life. A slimmer design usually means a smaller battery, which can lead to reduced usage time. However, reports suggest that Apple may be working on new high-density energy cells for the iPhone 17 Air. If this technology works as expected, Apple could maintain strong battery performance while keeping the device's form factor as thin as possible. This could help the iPhone 17 Air stand out as not just a stylish device, but also a practical one. Apple is the only company reportedly developing an ultra-thin smartphone. Samsung is rumored to be working on the Galaxy S25 Edge, which could be a direct competitor to the iPhone 17 Air. While details are still scarce, This device may offer a similarly slim design with high-end specifications. If Samsung moves forward with this model, it could create strong competition in markets where both devices are available. As of now, Apple has not officially confirmed the existence of the iPhone 17 Air. All the available information is based on leaks and speculation. However, if these reports are accurate, this model could bring a fresh look to the iPhone lineup: a thinner build, a larger screen, a redesigned camera system, and improved battery technology could make it one of the most exciting iPhones in years. That being said, it's important to approach these leaks with caution. Apple's final design and specifications will only be confirmed when the company makes an official announcement. As we get closer to September, more details are likely to emerge, either confirming or debunking these rumors. Would you want an ultra-thin iPhone, or do you think a slimmer design isn't worth the potential compromises? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on the latest tech news. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.
The iPhone 17 Air is about to change everything. Or is it just Apple borrowing ideas from its biggest rival? With leaks confirming a bold new design, a shocking price tag, and a feature that has fans divided, there's a lot to unpack. But before you make up your mind, there's one crucial detail you need to hear, because this could be Apple's most controversial move yet. Let's dive in. For weeks, the tech world has been buzzing about Apple's radical shift in design philosophy. But now, it's official. A trusted insider has revealed renders of the upcoming iPhone 17 Air. And guess what? It looks nothing like what we've seen before. Gone is the familiar camera setup. Instead, Apple has done something unexpected: a sleek horizontal camera bump, eerily similar to Google's Pixel lineup. Now, some Apple fans are loving the fresh look, calling it modern and sleek. Others? Not so much. And this isn't just a one-off experiment. Reports suggest that Apple is doubling down on this design, making it a signature look across multiple models. But here's the question: does this feel like an innovation or a copy? Are you excited about the shift? Or do you think Apple is losing its identity? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this is a debate you don't want to miss. Alright, let's talk specs. The iPhone 17 Air is set to replace the struggling Plus models, and Apple is making sure it stands out. At just 7mm thick, it will be one of the slimmest iPhones ever. That's right, Apple is bringing back that ultra-thin Air vibe, making it the go-to option for users who crave a lightweight, minimalist design. But thin doesn't mean weak. According to leaks, it's rocking a reinforced titanium frame. Yep, just like the Pro models, ensuring durability despite its slim profile. Now let's address the elephant in the room: the camera. Unlike the Pro models, which keep the triple lens setup, the iPhone 17 Air is taking a different route. It's going with a single rear camera. That's right, just one. Sounds like a downgrade? Maybe. But before you judge, here's the twist. It's rumored to feature an advanced 48MP sensor,